Hello, it's Guy again with my friends from Creative Scene. It is Sunday, the 7th of June 2020, and I've been away for what seems like ages, but I'm back today and I'm speaking in a rush because we've got loads to get through in today's video. We're going to look at animation today, and specifically we're going to look at stop frame animation. The simplest way of doing that is with one of these, which is a flipbook, and I made that out of some old revision cards. Also, we're going to look a little bit at stop frame animation with photographs. The theme of my stop frame animation is sky and space, because lots been going on above our heads. In the last 3 or 4 weeks since I last saw you, we've had a rocket launch, we've had international space station flybys. I've seen stars that I've never seen before, so that's all been really exciting. What else have I got to tell you? Well, I've got loads of stuff and I'm going to show you bit by bit. Yeah, this is the flipbook, and I'll show you much more clearly in a close-up in a little bit. But let me show you Darwin Tower, which is a reason why I've sort of wanted to do a rocket ship, because it kind of looks like it. Last time I showed you Darwin Tower, it was from close up. But if we look at it from a distance, there we go, that's as good as my phone gets. It really does look like a rocket ship about to blast off. Right, so I am on number 10. This is drawing number 10, and I'm going to make drawing number 9, but to give me a guide I'm going to put my next piece of index card underneath that picture, and because I've not got a light box which animators would use to see the picture beneath, I'm going to put some little pinpricks into drawing number 10. So this will act as a guide when I come to draw drawing number 11. So it won't be very far from where this drawing is. So there might be a little bit of movement, but that's alright because it's a rocket ship. I'm also making sure I always put the number on the back of all these drawings in case I drop the pile. So I will use that as a guide and draw the next version in this sequence of, I think it's going to be 45 pictures, which will make, when they're all put together, it will make it look like this rocket ship is taking off. It's like one of the stabilizers on the bottom. Obviously I know a lot about space design of ships, and this is the fun part, because fire is not static, it's moving all the time. You can be quite playful with how much you put on the bottom, and I've got sort of yellowy green, orange flames, and this cloud, or this fire rather, is building up power and momentum to eventually lift up this rocket ship through the animation. A bit more kind of red. I think on actual rocket ship takeoffs, the fire might be green because it's sort of so hot. I was watching the thing on the telly the other day. Okay, so that's number 11 done. and I'm gonna get on and do number 12, and then you'll see the whole thing at the end. So I'm gonna put some more pinpricks through, and I might just shift the rocket ship up just a little tiny bit, and then a little tiny bit, little tiny bit, little tiny bit, and the fire will grow underneath and it will go up off the page. I'll show you when I've finished. So this is all the drawings laid out on a table for the lift-off rocket ship animation in a flip book. I'm not going to show you them all, but I'll just run through maybe 3 lines at a time. I'm moving a little bit every time. And there's the flip book that they're all going in. So this is 50 little drawings making up one takeoff. It took nearly as long to make as an actual rocket launch would take to plan by NASA. Just a bit cheaper. One more time. So I'm going to start with a background. I'm going to change the colour of the ink to black, and I'm going to draw a hole at the bottom of the page there, because it's tying in with the space theme, the black hole. And then, because that's the background, I'm going to go to the first frame, but that will stay there. So I'm going to tap on the first frame, and I'm going to change the colour of the ink to yellow. I'm going to do just the top or the bottom edge of a ball there. And what's clever about this technology is it uses something called onion skins, which means when you go to the next frame, you see a little translucent version of the last frame, which means the picture that you draw next is quite close to the one that you've done before. It almost becomes invisible. Like the name of the play that I'm going to do. So I'm going to do another ball there, so it's dropping down, and I'm rushing a little bit. And I've chosen a nice thick felt tip, which is quite good, not felt tip, but finger pen. It's quite good for drawing a ball, you can't kind of mess it up. And it's getting quite close now to the black hole. I'll do one more. Actually, it's sort of going into the blackness. Okay. And I'm gonna enlarge it a little bit, and let's try play and see what happens. Okay, that's not too bad. So that's an example of stop frame animation on an app. Have a go at that, it's quite good fun. It's not as good fun of doing it actually like a flip book, but it's a bit quicker.
This is Mission Control. We have takeoff in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Oh, I forgot the sandwiches. I'm coming back to get. Thank you. Let's go now. See you in a bit. Bye.
Oh, too close. Want to see me do a pirouette? Oh, and I can also do the splits. I bet you can't do the splits. Guess what? I have a teleporter setting. Watch this. Oh, here I am. Over here. Hello there. So long again. Not for long. Ha! Only joking. Now give me a round of applause while I bow and bow. And again. Don't stop clapping. Oh.
Thank you for watching this week's video. I realise it was a jumble of bits and pieces. I hope that it made some sort of sense, and I hope that you had fun watching it. I'll see you next week, and thanks again for watching.